Well, I kind of got myself into quite the pickle, and by pickle, I don't mean actual pickle, but hey, berries, nice. So I'm gonna break this down for you guys. Essentially, what I'm doing, long story short, is turbo fuel, regular fuel, regular fuel, regular fuel. This turbo fuel line of 15 refineries should put out about the same amount of power as 45 of these normal ones. But we're going to take full advantage of all of this stuff going on here. I'm hoping that I have enough room. I think I have this planned out perfectly, but we're going to go ahead and see what the heck I can come up with here. We're also going to have 18 assemblers of compact coal. I have a sulfur and coal line coming in from God knows where at 480 items per minute on both lines, which is going to allow us to make 18 assemblers worth of compact coal to feed into our 15 turbo fuel mixer makers back there. And we also have, I believe, between all of the oil around here is going to allow me to get about, hold please, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 1800 crude oil from this area, which is something that, you know, the veterans probably already know if you have full overpowered oil rigs. But more or less, the whole point of this is, long story short, I want to build a very big power plant, okay, so that I can delete my coal plant that is up here and this on this shoreline right here. Once I'm able to eliminate this, which is currently producing 4,000 megawatts or whatever you want to call them, then I can take the 4 pure nodes here and I can essentially build my motor factory right there, which is kind of the plan to this whole thing. So lots of power way over there, delete the thing, make a bunch of motors and potentially other things that can be made in that area. But we also have trains unlocked, but I'm not confident that I have really the reasoning behind a train at the moment, but we're going to build towards that. As most of you guys know, I started to save 1.0 and we are at 194 hours and 27 minutes, which is pretty freaking insane. Seems how that's about 14 hours a day, which is what I've been playing since this freaking game released in 1.0. But no, we're gonna go ahead and get into it because I'm talking too much. So let's roll. All right, so before I get straight into building, I kind of want to break down the numbers of why I'm doing what I'm doing here. So we've got 15 refineries on the back end that have the heavy oil residue recipe. We're going to be producing 40 heavy oil residue per minute and 20 polymer resin. So I'm not too concerned about the polymer resin right now. I'll figure that part out later. But what I do know is that we're going to be sending the polymer resin upstairs, along with a bunch of water to make plastic and rubber. But what we're doing here is we've got the clock speed to 106.668, which is going to do exactly 40 per minute heavy residue. So we're going to go straight from this one straight to that one. It's going to work out perfectly. I guarantee it. 106.668, right? So we're going to be making 32 times 15 is 480 turbo fuel per minute. And hopefully that translates into a crap ton of power. Because this is a crap ton of building. So with that being said, the other recipe we're going to be using for the remainder of everything else is going to be turning hold please. Wait a second. Oh no, I did do this at 1 o'clock in the morning after I was super tired, so hold on. Okay, so yeah, I was wrong. For some reason this machine was on residual fuel, which is going to require heavy oil residue, which is not the case that I want to do right now. But yes, normal fuel. So we're going to be requiring 60 oil per minute here and producing 40. So we're going 40 times 45, which is going to be 1800 normal fuel. And then we're going to be sending the resin upstairs. So with a total of 15 turbo fuel refineries and 45 normal fuel refineries and all of the plastic that's going to be in the sky and all the water we're going to need from all this entire area, we're going to go ahead and get into the building situation part, and I'm going to try to do it in pieces and keep this video short and sweet. So make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't, or if you would consider it, I would greatly appreciate it because we are almost to 20,000 subscribers. Make sure you hit the like button too. Let's go ahead. Go on. All right, the first thing we're gonna do is copy and paste my turbo fuel exact clock speed percentage. By the way, that's cool as heck that I didn't know you could do it like up to 3 decimals. So that's the first thing we're gonna do. Next, we're gonna connect up all of our turbo fuel lines and bring them out like this way, somewhere-ish. We're gonna hook them up to a couple fuel buffers, fluid buffers. We can go in one door, out the other. Let's see here. So how would I want to do this? I don't know yet. Matter of fact, I think I'll wait on the fluid buffers. Let's go ahead and paint these lines so we know what is what. Yeah, so this will be turbo, so this will be nice and red. And then on the back side of that, we've got residual coming in, so we'll go ahead and, matter of fact, I'm gonna hit G to filter that out, and we're just gonna blah 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 like that. There we go. So we only get our pipes red. And now what's happening back here is we're gonna have a merger line here, manifold line, that is going to pump all of our compact coal in here, and we're gonna go ahead and set that up so that it can start packing it full, and hopefully a manifold of this size will be totally fine. Well, I guess we'll have to just see and find out. Wait and find out and see, because we're only, well, we are needing 32 per minute. I don't know. We'll see. 32 by 480, 32, 480, 480 and 32, 480, 32. It's 15 exactly. So this should work perfect. So I can move 480 iron per minute. Blah, blah, blah. Yes. Okay. Next. We're going to set up assemblers over here. All right. So there's our 18 assemblers, 3 rows of 6. We are going to take our 480 coal and sulfur, bring it in this side over here. We're going to split it 3 ways. It's going to go 160 in each line. And right, 480 divided by 3, 160. Yep. 160 in each line. It should manifold up and fill in everything. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, so we're just going to go through and copy and paste the alternate recipe for compact coal on all these assemblers, fire them up, and get them pumping. All right, look at that, all nice and neat. Give you a quick rundown of the way that I put this together. We just went with one input going up on the high road and one going on the low road. And one's going to be sulfur, one's going to be coal. We pretty much did the same thing all the way around. And then we are going to be collecting it with another conveyor lift going into mergers all the way this way. And with producing 25 per minute, I believe, times 18, isn't that right? 25 times 18 is 450. So we should be able to move 450 coal per minute on this line with a whole, yeah, it should work. Everything should work. So I'm going to delete all of this here and this here and this here, and then we're just going to pull it from here and go plug it in and let it begin. Hopefully our little manifold situation will start to fill up more than we're making so that we can do the thing. Honestly, I might just kill the power just to let it fill up real quick. Yeah, we'll let it fill up and then I'll turn it on. That should be fine. Of course, all of a sudden my sulfur line is empty. And I'm pretty sure it's because somehow this power line from here to there got disconnected. Not really sure how that happened. But I'm hoping that my sulfur is coming from Mount Crumpet way the heck over there. And it'll be back soon. Hopefully. I think I can see it. Yes, it's coming back. Woohoo! Yay! Alright, good. In the meantime, I'm gonna go grab these stupid dismantle crates that I somehow left over here. God dang dismantle crap. I've been trying to clean them up, man. I got so many of them cleaned up. And now I get distracted by them because they're high importance on my to-do list. I have also realized that there's a gap in my coal line. So what I'm assuming is that I never overclocked my pure coal thing to do 480. So we're going to have to run all the way back over here, follow this thing all the way back where I got it from, and make sure that it's on 480, because we need that to be a thing for sure. And so everybody says, yep, 360, 480. Voila. So we should see our line tighten up a little bit. Uh-oh. Come on. Come on, jetpack. Let's go. Okay. Yep, so we're going from a nice space like that to a nice tight formation like this. That's what we need. That's what we're looking for, baby. Here we go. Woohoo! There we go. Yes, sir. All right, that's what we like to see. See how the sulfur's nice and filled up? We want that coal to get nice and chunky too. So this guy's at 100. This guy's at 100. And it seems like once this gets filled up to the rest of the way for the last 3, then we will be fully operational, rocking and rolling. Which it looks like we're technically rocking and rolling now. It's just going to fill up and make it that much more better. Because once it fills up, then this next one can be unlimited. This one can be as well. And it looks like our coal and our generators are all full. Or bio freaking refineries, whatever the heck. All right, so we've got 100 all down there. Should be the same all the way down. So we are primed and ready for heavy oil residue. So I kind of have to make sure I have somewhere for this to go. And I haven't quite figured out where I want to put like the actual generators yet. So I'm pretty sure maybe we go this way with generators. Should have enough room to put them over here. As long as we're not interfering with my oil. So we'll go this way. All right, so that should be a nice little area for generators to go to. We also have to go ahead and probably do the rooftop too, because I forget that I'm going to have something to do with the plastic stuff, or it's just going to back up and not work. It's quite a big project doing something like this, that's for sure. What a huge project. Absolutely huge, but it should be worth it. I have no idea how much power we're going to output because I haven't calculated that part yet, but I know it's going to be a lot. Especially seems how turbo fuel is 3 times, supposedly 3 times, 7.5. To 20 or something like that. I don't know. We're going to figure it out, though. We will figure it out, though. Bada boom. There we go. This way. That way. That way. And that way. Alright, so I've turned, let's see here, 2 machines going to be outputting 20 polymer resin into rubber here. That's going to be taking 40 as well as 40 water. So we've got 40, 60, and then another 40 there. So these 3 will be doing rubber. And then I've combined the final 3 machines to 1 to do plastic because it takes 60. Sorry, good lord, hiccups, 60 per minute per machine. So 60, 60, 60, 40, 40, 40, which equals 15. Divided by 27 times 13, 43, 24. All right, bunch of numbers. Let's go. I did also, what else did I do? So I ran the water over there, did the water thing, got the water stuff going with the pumps and stuff. I ran conveyor lifts up to there, and I was like, huh, well, that's not going to look very good because we're losing a bunch of space. So I sent it back here. That way I could compact this down a little bit more if I need to. definitely can for sure. We've got plenty of room to do that. But I don't know why I kind of spread them out like that. But yeah. Anyway, we're also going to be having. We don't have anything coming like byproduct coming out of this. Just turbo fuels coming out of this line. But we will have byproduct coming out of this one, and that one, and that one whenever we get to that point. But for now, the objective is just to get the turbo fuel up and running, and we can do the rest as we go here. So the last couple things I have left to do is to hook up the oil to all these machines. And I think that's all we have to hook up to these, right? Just oil? Yeah. With the crude oil, heavy oil residue. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that's what we need. Heavy oil residue. Copy that and paste it on all of these. Yes, sir. So we just need our crude oil, which should be easy peasy. So yeah, let me go ahead and get all this set up, and then I'll break it down for you. All right, so here's what we got. So I've got this guy set to 450. I will eventually have it to 600 once I get the rest of the machines hooked up, but we'll go ahead and get this set up and pumping now so we can get nice and full. But what we've got here is I've got 450 coming out. We require 30 a piece, so 5 of them is 150. So we've got this splitting out the middle into 5, splitting out the middle into 5, and then splitting out the middle into 5. So that's kind of what we got going on here. Yeah. I think I could maybe, to make a little more sense, possibly put this one splitting off of this little splickety split here. Kind of makes more sense. Let me do that, and then like there, and there. Yeah, that makes a little bit more sense. And then get rid of this. Right about there. Okay. There we go. That makes more sense. Okay, cool. So let's turn it on and see what happens here, huh? Let's turn it on. 7 is my power line. Okay, so this thingy will start doing its thing. I guess I need to hook this up too, huh? Okay, so let's go ahead and hook this up to here. Bada boom. And then, which means we need to hook this up to there as well. So we'll put that there and bring you down here. Okay, so that's doing its thing. That's doing its thing. I believe these rows are already connected. Yes. All right, cool. So these should be creating heavy oil residue here in just a second. And we should essentially be filling up. I don't think I'm missing a step here. Should be filling up these with turbo fuel here soon. All right, we are making turbo fuel. Very cool. I do want to paint these pipes black back here, so let me get my black. Bada boom. This is all my oil coming in, trying to stay organized and nice and pretty, you know. There we go, like this. Super black. All right, cool. Cool. So now I just need to create the fuel generators. Figure out how much turbo fuel I need per each one, because like I said, it doesn't really tell me right off the bat, so figured it out. I'm sure that you guys know exactly what it is, but I don't, so I gotta figure it out. All right, cool. Pump it up. I'm sure these are going to fill up eventually here. Probably the middle guy is gonna fill up the fastest. Yep, 38, okay, 39. Let's see, 40 here. Can I get a 40? There we go. 41, 42. Cool. All right, yeah. All right, we should be Gucci gang. And this all up here is getting synced, except for it's not because the sink is not on. We should probably turn the sink on. Like that. There we go. Now that's going to get synced for now. Bada boom for now until I do something else with it, but I'd rather it just kind of flow out. That way we don't get clogged up on doing anything here. I don't even need to collect it because I've already got a couple double chests full of full of stuff already. Like our water flow is doing just fine on the top side. We got full 50. Okay, another full 50 here. Yep. Everything looks good. All the pipes look good, which means our pumps are working good and all our connections are fine. So all of that seems to be in working order. Very nice. Very nice, very nice. Okay, so we should have... Why does that look like it's not even? That one is off by 1, I think, on the end. I'm gonna fix that because if I don't, it's gonna bug me. It's gonna bug me. Aw, why did you raise up like that? That is so weird. It's so weird. There we go. My paint black. Yep, black. Alright. Cool. So these should all be filling up, which is fine. Fine for now. Yes. We'll fill that up once these pipes kind of get full. Okay. All right, now we just got to find somewhere to put this here fuel, which I do think I'm gonna put it in some buffers or something. All right, so it is burning 7.5 per minute. Okay. Very well then. 7.5 per minute it is. Alright, time to do some math here and figure out exactly how much I'm making. So we're making 32 per minute times 15. 32 times 15, 384 divided by 7.5. Oh my lord, 51. Holy crap. Okay. Alright, 51, Jesus criminy. 51 fuel powered generators. Now what happens if I overclock them? Out of curiosity. So I don't have to fucking have 51. Sorry, apologies. Sorry for my bad words. $18.75. Alright, so if I set that to 100. Alright, so we're making 7.5, 300, 250, 7.5. Hold on, 7.5 divided by 2 is 375, and then plus 7.5 plus 7.5, 1875 is what we would be making. Oh, it's the same. Overclocking it is exactly the same. It just costs more. It would be the same as placing 3 down. As far as how much fuel per minute it's using. But it's going to cost me 625 megawatts to use it. Which is less than what it would have cost to have 3. Oh, that's just the amount of power it's producing. Okay. So instead of producing 750 megawatts for 3, we'd be making 125 less. So, all right, I reckon we'll just make our freaking 51 generators, which is a lot. My God. My God. Okay, and we're gonna split this one line apparently that many ways. But we do only require 7.5, and we're moving 600 milliliters. Okay, all right, hold on. We'll sort this out. All right, well, it seems like, so I got 30 down. Oops, hold on. I got 30 down right now. All of them are maxed out with turbo fuel. I still need 20 more, but I'm out of materials. So I need to come up with some, but we see we got 50. Even way back here in the back corner, the very furthest one, I believe we've got 50 as well. Yep, 50. So we still need 20 more machines in order to take full advantage of how much we're producing here. So 7.5 times 50, 7.5 times 50, 375 is how much we require, and how much we're producing is, let's see here, so 375 and how much we need, and we're making 32 times 15, 480. So whatever's left over, so actually we can make more than, Jesus Christ, how much can we, dude, this is freaking nuts. I'm not even gonna need the damn regular fuel after I'm all done with this. Good Lord. And we're already at 22,000. We're gonna be like 50K before we get done with this, probably. That's gonna be sick. But I would like to package some because I only got 32 left, and I don't want to have to buy any from the shop. Which, speaking of buying things from the shop, I got 21 tickets. I could probably just buy 300 motors. I'll be right back. This is just insane. I didn't think this was gonna be this freaking monstrous, right? But it is. 50 coal generators there, and actually what's crazy is 3.75, or hold on, 7.5 is our consumption per generator, and then we multiply that by 50. That's 375 is how much we're using, but we're still producing 480. So we've got 480 minus 375. We still have 105 left, so if I make another row of 10, 10 times 7.5, so that's 75, so that leaves us with 105 minus 75. It still leaves us with 30 left over, and if we get a packager going, oops, wrong button. If we get a packager going, we need 20 per minute, which if I overclock it to make it say 30 per minute, oops, 30, sorry, oh, there we go. So that could use the last bit of our turbo fuel, so we can do one more line of 10, and then we can set up a packager to package just enough for me to make, for me to have freaking jetpack fuel. Good Lord, man. Can I even fit more on here? I'm gonna have to move my water, I think. Yeah, I'm gonna have to move my water. Oh my God. Sheesh. All right, well. All right, cool. We'll do that. All right, well, honestly, I can't remember where I left off because ran around the world and did all kinds of crazy stuff since then. But I did add my other 10 fuel lines here, or generators here. Now, I do have an issue, and I'll discuss that, and then I'm going to fix it. And that issue is these two last guys are not getting the power they need, and they're not getting the fuel that they need to run, simply because I keep having one of my refineries run out of coal, and that is a product of using manifolds, unfortunately, because the first ones are consuming coal, this guy right here, these two guys right here are kind of coming on and off. They're not getting enough. And that's just a product of manifolds. So I'm going to tear this apart and balance it out. And hopefully we will have, not tear this apart, but this, rebuild this into one singular line, balance it all out, and then try to see if I can balance out the distribution of the coal here. And yeah, I'm going to do that, and we should be good to go after that. All right, I've got essentially kind of a modified balancer slash manifold, I guess. I don't really know what this is called, if it has a specific like name or something, but so essentially what I found out is 475 coming in, and it's going to split three ways. It's going to go 25, 25, and then 425, and then essentially do the same thing, because then we'd have 400, and then 375, and then 350 going this way, and then 300 going this way, essentially subtracting, you know, 50 every time we hop, skip, and a jump. So it seems to be holding up pretty well. These last ones are just catching up. This is part that I wanted to wait for, but unfortunately I gotta get going. So, but you can see it pretty much fills up our entire line of compact coal. But see that one little missing spot right there? That one little missing spot is those last machines that haven't fully sent it yet. But that's about all I could see, is just one occasional missing spot. There's another one there. But other than that, it's pretty nut to butt, as we would say in the Marine Corps. Everything here is full with coal now, except the last two are still trying to catch up here, which is fine. I don't have any coke or coal in my pocket, or I would just fill them full. But yeah, they're catching up slowly but surely, which will happen more than likely when those final things fill up, as well as the same situation with these last couple of plants back here that are a little red in the back. These last two over here, these guys are struggling with it. Actually, I guess it's these last four that are really struggling with it. But other than that, that one's not doing too bad. Just getting caught up. So I think we're good, dude. I think we're good. And then I went ahead and I set up over here. I taken my plastic and I'm sending it to make empty canisters, and whatever's overflow is getting stored, and then that'll probably get synced at some point or something. But we're making empty canisters right here, just enough to make me some jetpack fuel for the time being. But this is crafting it out here, knocking it out as much as it can be. But yeah, we got jetpack fuel rocking too. But I think we got everything fine too, and it's just a waiting game essentially is all it is at this point, just to these last couple ones build up so that everything will. Ooh, what are you? Why are you? Where are you, yellow? Where are you, yellow? Oh, it's because, yes, see, this one's yellow because that one doesn't have enough coal to produce turbo fuel, so this is full heavy oil residue, which I can't remove without destroying the machine and putting it back, which is lame. But, okay, yeah, anyway, this will all work itself out, I think. I don't know, I'll leave it here for a little bit while I go pick my son up and just make sure it does work itself out. But you guys be good. Thanks for watching. Appreciate you. Much love. And I will see you on the next one. Peaces.